This message is for my baby girl, Alexandria. I'm sending it to the universe, hoping that you'll find it. And feel my love and my hug, my absolute strong embrace. Honey, hang in there. This is almost over. I have a really strong feeling that what's coming next will rectify this matter and set in motion what will be the beginning of our lives and the beginning of healing and the beginning of healing the world, like we talked about. You remember? You're so beautiful. You're the sweetest person in the whole entire world. Yeah, we talked about helping people in the world. We don't want to see homeless people. We don't want to see violence. We don't want to see hungry people, sad people. I have instincts that tell me that you've been initiated similarly, like I have been these last few years, and protected. And that I want to hold on to that and just simply say, oh God, my God, thank goodness, right? But I can't help but feel fears. I can't help but feel your emotions. And this situation is so disgusting. I mean, I can't wait to talk to you about this. What's happened to us is, well, it's a persecution equivalent to, biblical levels. Yeah. We're going to help the people of the world because it's just that time. It's just that time of the season. Every so often we enter the light belt, the plasma river, and exit the darkness. And it's going to be a beautiful time coming in the near future. And you and I are going to be participating in that very closely. So hang on. Don't give up on me or us or life or love. I'm terrified about what you're going through. I'm terrified. And just so you know, there's all this talk about these things going on in school and things that they're trying to teach children and subject children to, which I thoroughly disagree with all of it. It's very aggressive. But I just want you to know, if there was a situation where, like, for example, I fear that your father and this whole, I already know what he suffers from. So he's kidnapped you. There's no mental stability there. And I know that you have been subjected to this, and I swear to God, maybe I'm so sorry that I couldn't stop this, that I saw it happening. There was nothing I could do. This is what's going to happen, because the courts are corrupt and the authorities are corrupt and men are corrupt, and that's mankind. Mankind is corrupt. He doesn't have any respect for mothers. And that's what's going to change. Big time. Mothers are the most important class. Because without mothers, there are no children, no population, no demography, statistics, nothing. So, yeah, this has been absolute violence. I'm terrified. Are you in school, or are you alive and breathing? I mean, I'm putting my petition together because I'm not just sitting around. Oh, God, no. I'm having to figure out how to do difficult and technical things that are very difficult and technical, but I'm getting there, and it's almost done. But I'm having to list these things, and it's so painful. But forget what I'm feeling. You know, it's like I something tells me inside that you're strong and you're brave, just like I always knew you are. But at the same time, it doesn't. So it's like this shouldn't happen to people. This is such violence. You're. I mean, I want to charge them for every kiss, good morning I haven't been able to give you, every meal I haven't been able to prepare for you, every I love you that we would give each other every single day, every day of homework that I haven't been able to be there to be with you, everything, every test, talking about boys and periods and friends and girls and makeup and fashion, body image and transgender things. And by the way, that's what I was trying to say is if for some reason your soul feels like you're in a confused gender, just hang in there, honey, because what we need to do is then get our chromosomes, and that's what they need to be doing to these children. It's very, very, very bad. I have nothing wrong with anybody who wants to be whoever they are, but children are not supposed to be violated, first of all, in any kind of perverse ways. And they're asking children to consider what sex they want to be. Like, do you want to be a boy or a girl? Like, that matters big time. Like, well, you're a girl, so you have the ability to make babies, which is magical, right? So I wouldn't give that up if I was anybody. In other words, children, this is not what children should be talking about. That's sexualizing children. I didn't have you till I was 30, and I think it's a good time to. People shouldn't be having children until. People shouldn't be touching their bodies like this. So this is just sickening. I fear that God forbid that it's being pressed on you. And if all I can say is that this is coming to an end here in the near future. We're talking legally. Okay. I'm not a thug like any of these guys, but just hang in there. I love you so much, Alec. I love you with every single part of my soul. You were the most cherished. I don't even know how to refer to you. You know, you're like my Lord. You know, you're the one I honor. You're perfection. You're heaven. You are. And that's not weird. That's what a mother should feel for her daughter. Like I said, I'm so sorry, Annie. And I don't want to be weak. Doesn't mean weak. It just means I'm not trying to be so sappy. You know, I mean, do you have a cell phone? How come you haven't been able to try to call me? I mean, I know that they've got you under circumstances that are just not appropriate. And I'm not going into any details because I'm just trying to be as respectful as possible. You know, he's been basically, I have avoided attempts to take my life by random people. You know, I can't even imagine what you're going through. But the point I'm making is God's on our side. God literally is on our side. And God has led me this whole entire way. Otherwise, I would have been dead a long time ago. This murdered me that day. I know it did the same thing to you because I could feel you. Like we've been the living dead. Like the two witnesses. But it's better than that. It's better than that. We and I'll say allegorically for the sake of saying it, but we represent the story of the daughters of Zion that restore harmony among the people and eliminate the money competition game. And I bring on the case. And it's this case. It's about the true covenant of God. The true covenant of God is mother and child. It was never a marriage between a man and a woman. And that was the religious lie. The man person said, "Oh, I'm not going to take instruction from this woman." So he yoked her as his slave wife. And here we are, still slave wives. The replacement values, it's just disgusting. We have the rest of our lives to heal and to endeavor. Please don't worry about anything. I cannot wait to hold you and cannot wait to smile with you and see your beautiful eyes and how beautiful you are. I know you're stunning and talented and so smart and so funny and so sweet. I miss you so much. So hang in there. I pray to God you get to hear this, just because I know that you got to be wondering, and I know you are. I'm not even asking that question. This is what's so sick about this. It's this very psychological, it's very psychologically violent. Very, 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 very. And I know that you're going through 10 million times worse. And let me tell you something. We're going to get justice, because this cannot go on. Not just, again, we're talking, this is mentally ill perverts and violent people who have an agenda that isn't coinciding with God's way, God's world, God's wishes. And mankind's time is up. We're not here to eliminate anybody or get our hands dirty, bloody. We're here to bring love back, and they'll eliminate themselves. But know that I have been every second of every moment with you. I'm not moving on with my life. I'm not getting comfortable. I'm not any of this. And that's what's so sickening, that it's been over 6 years, Well, it's wrapping up. That's why I wanted to send you this message. And I pray to God that you get to find it. You feel the inspiration to look up my name and find this. I've got lots of videos they're showing the sky intelligence, and it's just wrapping us in the wings of love. And I'm looking so forward to everything, to finding out about everything. It's so ridiculous that I have to explain it. Like I'm talking to a computer. We're going to fix this and get our home back. We're going to get our home. We're going to start a new home. We're going to start a new life and heal. I don't know. I feel like I forgot everything I wanted to say, because it's just so overwhelming. I want you to know that I'm not scared of your father or any of these thugs that are trying to murder me and hunt me down to death. Nope, I'm not. Because love is stronger than fear. The only thing I fear is never seeing my child again. But here's the good news that I know. We're timeless. There's nothing ultimately, there's nothing that can be done. And you better believe justice is coming for every single crime, every single day. You better believe that. You better wake up, Mr. and Mrs. Bonnie and Clyde. Very, 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 very foul. I don't care what it could possibly be. I don't care what it could possibly be. Mental illness, being paid $100 million, being led to believe that you need to worship Satan or something crazy. I don't care what it is. You people have some real issues. Real issues. Insecurities. The best that I can do is simply hope that you actually, either one of you guys, have just a flint of dignity inside of you that actually doesn't want to be a creep, weirdo, bad guy, violent abuser, stealer, thief, liar, framer, trafficker. I hope you guys have some kind of flint in there that actually wants to snap out of your own ugly. I hope you do. You should. You should want to not be that way. You should dream of a better world for all of us. Because I know that the reason why this world smells rotten is because of the money game. The money game created suffering, and that created all these things and competitions and winners and losers. It's ridiculous. And there you go. People are just trying to survive out there, and people are selling their soul for a car. People are selling their soul for who knows what. I don't know. I never would. I never will. I don't understand it. but it's happening everywhere. So I can only hope that you guys have a glimmer of hope yourselves for something better. But let me tell you something. Then you'd be picking up the phone and going, Allison, I'm bringing your daughter back. I'm an asshole, and I really owe you an apology. And I'd like to talk to you and apologize. And I'd say, fuck yeah. You want, let's do this. Give me my daughter back. I'm not too proud. I want rational safety and happiness. You're going to go to prison for the rest of your life if you don't snap out of it and come up with something quick. That's what happens to people that commit violent crimes. More than once. You need help. So anyhow, Alec, I'm going to wrap this up just because I can feel myself, getting frustrated and stuff. And I just hate the fact that I can't talk to you, and I don't know if you're even breathing. And I love you so much. I love you with all of my heart. I miss you with all of my being. And yes, I shed my tears because I feel them, but I am strong, and I am intelligent and diligent. God has led me this far, and we're going to get the rest of the way. So hang in there because it's coming up. I'm submitting a petition. I'm not going to get into details, but I have the angels surrounding me right now to make sure that I get to that finish line with you. And I have every reason to know that they're also right around you, surrounding you, making sure that you hang in there also. Don't give up. Don't give in to helplessness and hopelessness. Please, 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 please hold on. I really wish it, if you're able to. I mean, that's what I worry about. Like, you'd think you'd call from someone else's cell phone. Oh, I mean, I know you don't know my number, but I think you'd look it up on someone's cell phone. Maybe I've got it posted on my Facebook. When I posted in some of these videos, so I hope. So let's send that out there. Use somebody's cell phone and look me up and find my number and call me. Or send me an email or a text message, or have somebody send me a text message. I love you. We're gonna build a new home. So dream about the upcoming things that are going to be wonderful. Cats. Remember how you used to tell me, Mom, I'm never gonna leave home. I'm never gonna leave you. I was like, really? Even when you go to college? And you said, nope. I'm so sorry. You? Oh, baby. I'm like a mess. It doesn't matter. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm trying to reach out to my daughter somewhere in their world. Just make it. Our biological father intentionally inseminated me, like a targeting, and the story gets big. Involves family trust fund fraud, narcissistic, jealous mothers who have sinister objectives, ignorant, blind family members that scapegoated me all my childhood, and so they have no problem believing that I'm an idiot, and they haven't helped me at all. They haven't even asked me any questions or wanted to see any evidence. Like, what? But it also looks like it gets into the genetic area, genetic research. It's possible I may have a Y chromosome, or I had a molar pregnancy, which could have been a 23 chromosome, a zygote. It looks like my employer and the insurance and the whole community of Thousand Oaks participated in something. And I'll tell you why I'm pretty confident about that, because what's happening now, it's the story that's in the Bible. God's led me to find it. Alek, your name is in the Bible. Alek Hem. It's getting pretty vivid. Like, oh my God. Like, this is, I've just been trying to survive, and it's been coming at this pace of showing me to the heavenly, like, power that is behind us, that knows my virtue, that knows I tell the truth, that knows that I am here to help everyone. You are here to help everyone. And it's in a story, the mother and the daughter. And it's also in the Egyptian stories. It's going to be awesome, honey. It really is. Because that's the way God would have it. We don't just get tortured alive and have to just go about our lives and pretend everything's okay. Mm-mm. When this happened, I said, oh, I command the universe to send every living entity to this place right now to come and help me get my baby rescued. And it's carried me the whole way. It's shown up in the sky. And it looks like the timeline's about ready to wrap up in a good way. Might be cataclysmic for some people who aren't prepared to have to be removed from their throne, but it is what it is. So my phone number, Alek, is 725-274-0007. My email address, hemiallison@gmail.com. I mean, does he even let you use your first name? I know he's changed your last name. Well, you're Alek, Sandria, Hemi. That's you. And this game that he's made you play, I'm not even going to start it because it's just I'm not going to use this time to be bitching about that. That's what it wants to do. It's a double whammy. It's like it screws you over in the first place, and then it screws you over in the second place by making you have to deal with it. It's just fucked up. Excuse my language. So, I don't even... Oh, Alek. Yeah, I'll just wrap it up. So, I love you. I really, 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 really hope you get this and can call me. Oh, I wanted to play you a song that I wrote for you, just so you can hear something that I wrote for you. Oh, baby girl. My little baby girl. You want my whole world. I have your pictures. Why would anyone want to harm that? Right, I look terrible. I don't care. This is for you too. I have sit in my skirt. I have a beautiful pink diamond ring for you, and I made you this painting. It's you and me. So brave, so lovely. Love says I put my hands on your face. I don't think I've seen this. Many days that I haven't got to hug you. Yeah, what am I doing, Grandma? Oh, there. Show you how much I care with everything that I do. And nobody ever asked us what we were going through, gonna do, gonna do. Hearts. They said we're never gonna talk to one another. They say never gonna see. We will. One another, never get to know what's going on and why. Gotta break us apart, I'll break our hearts, or ruin our lives. Do it to us. Don't you know we're good people, good girls, we're good citizens, good neighbors, good friends, good ones to talk to, good ones to play on guitar to. We will share the food on the table. I love you. We will answer your questions. We will keep our eyes on you. We will tell you the truth. Hugging you. And we will cry too. And we will feel bad. And we'll remind you that you can too. And everything down to our cast. The manifest. We're badass. And we still are. We still are. We still are. We still are. Girl, you know that. You're my evolution. You're my future. We are porn entanglement. Cause they made us the living dead. When they ripped us apart, we've been the living dead since then. Bing, 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 boop, bing. Alexandria, hold on. I'm manifesting the mantras that I want to live in my life while I'm at it. While I'm at it, yeah. No, it goes without saying, and I don't gotta cast no spells on me, and cast no spells on her. Never could stand. Just right on time. The universe comes back around. Some season comes to an end and another begins. It's about ready to begin. And you don't get to put your money on it. There's no prediction with making. No, and you gotta get good with being afraid. Get good with not knowing everything. Get good at being good at loving. I love you, Alek. Cool. Mean what you say. Always being good to yourself. I really didn't think I was gonna stop this because it's been a while. The light is here. We've been waiting, and it's no more the future. It's in our past. So grab your paintbrushes, girl. Dream yourself. Sorry. New way of thinking you're cold. You're programmed to know. Your mind's eye, yourself in the mirror. The mirror, look at yourself in the mirror.